Yo, 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 what's up, YouTube? You know who it is. You came here. And if you don't, I am Mo. Um, we're gonna go over a few things. We just gonna call this show the motion. All right. Um, hey man, let's just get into the videos. I'm gonna react to a bunch of shit. Could be football games, could be press conferences. We just gonna do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just gonna go along for the journey with me, all right? Bear with me, let's get it.
Where you got a little bit of bulletin board material from the other coaching staff like that?
Um, I don't know. I'm trying to think of anything in particular. I think maybe it showed up a little in the SEC at times in college, and I can't think of anything specific, but um, look, it's one of those things that ultimately you're always looking for an edge, right? You're always looking for an edge um, as a player, as a coach. Um, you go back and look the Michael Jordan making up things of what players, people say about him to get him juiced up for a game, and it's part of the competitiveness within our profession and the way this thing goes. And I thought everybody kind of worked off that a little bit.
And we saw the video of you down on the field with Coach Sala after the game. A lot of the players did too. The guys say they kind of like seeing that fieriness from you, that you kind of take it real personal. Is that something that that the guys they want to see that side of you sometimes?
Hey, look at my coach. My coach still mad. Look at my coach. Look at my coach. He got the face of a man that's saying, I can't believe y'all gonna ask me this shit right here, right now. Y'all know what I want to do to that man. But let me play it cool. Let me play it cool. Let me play it cool.
That helps show the locker room.
I mean, I think we're all competitive, right? Like we're all competitive in this. We're playing a competitive sport for our jobs, and um, we're all in it together. And
Look at him. He itching. He itching. Look at
I
him.
appreciate everybody obviously playing the way that they played, the physicality, the chip on their shoulder right now that we're playing with. And as much as our locker room can continue to buy into that edge and playing with an edge and competing with an edge and preparing with an edge, I only think it's going to help us as we move forward as a team.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Gary,
Rubbing his
followed by
beard.
Mia.
Thank you, Coach.
No. Look at this. Look at this right here. Y'all let me know when your coach got drip, all right? You let me know when your coach know when to put that shit on. Y'all let me know. Salah can't do that. Shanahan can't do that.
We heard Robert a little bit earlier today, Hainsey, and he said that one of the reasons the offensive line is playing well is that the scheme allows them to play well, and because there's a little bit more balance, and the other team is always guessing. And I'm just wondering, how do you react to that, and then your general reaction to the way the offensive line is playing?
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what the offense would like it to be built upon is balance. Is not just saying, okay, yeah, we want to be 50-50 run pass, right? It's more just within the scheme having played.
Hold on. That might be too loud for y'all. Hold on. My bad. We bite. Hold on. Let's get to it.
Is off of plays, and so that maybe it's less thinking for those guys up front. It's more of the same, but maybe different presentations, while also saying, okay, we want to be able to run inside or mid zone with a little bit more. The first touchdown of the game was wide zone that we've actually gotten better and better at. A couple transportation type plays, so it's just different ways of keeping your run game diverse so that they don't get a beat on just you're trying to run it inside every time or outside every time. A mix of zone and gap helps those guys so that when they're hitting blocks, the defense isn't sure if it's going to be zone or gap to them or away from them. That's kind of what we've always tried to do is when you go into a game plan each week, the two units on the offensive side of the ball that you're trying to make the game easier for to find edges is with the offensive line and the quarterback. Those are the two most difficult positions to play, in my opinion. And the more we can continue to help those guys up front, but they are playing at a high level right now.
Hey, man.
To not have a
Hey, this dude a nerd, man. This dude a nerd. We ain't gonna watch the whole 19 minutes of it, but this dude is a football nerd. You can absolutely tell that he enjoys football. He loves football. I'm glad, man, because Doug used to look sick. Doug used to look like he wanted to go home and have a brew. And he coached like it too. Fuck you, Doug Peterson. Fuck you. Hold on, man. Let me just get up out the video. What else we want to watch? Oh, watch. Let's watch how Wig talked to him. Let's watch how Wig talked to Kyle Shanahan real quick. This is Locked On Jaguars. I'm sure every Jaguar fan knows. Every Jaguar fan knows how this go. But hold on, man.
About to keep my name out of your mouth. Liam Cohen said something that is symbolic of not only him and the team, but for the city of Jacksonville.
Listen. It just gets me going, man. Watch how Wig talk to him right here, man. Shout out Shop Talking Wig on Twitter. I'm never calling it the other name.
You are Locked On Jaguars, your daily Jacksonville Jaguars podcast. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Happy Victory Monday. It is your team every day here on Locked On Jaguars. We thank you for making us your first listen. I'm Tony Wiggins, the host of the Locked On Jaguars podcast. I've been a credentialed member of the media here in Jacksonville for about 2 decades, so we kind of have our finger on the pulse of this team and the pulse of this community, and we like to share that with you here each and every day on Locked On Jaguars. You can find us wherever you get your podcast. Make sure you tap into that location each and every day, whether you watch or listen. We'll be there. We'll be there giving it to you straight with no chaser. Backwards to the front, we're going to end up talking about a quote-unquote new different result. Same thing kind of with players he did not pick and select. And I'm going to preface this by saying something. I don't use social media or what to head coach Liam Cohen. I'm going to preface this by saying something.
Uh-oh, we getting to it.
Social media or the way that people respond to anything that I say most of the time to give you a bit.
And the only reason I keep going over this because I keep seeing these soft-ass San Francisco writers, beat writers, reporters talking about this whole situation with Liam and Robert Saleh. Robert Saleh said some bullshit. You don't say a man is stealing when he's not stealing. You can't preface that with legal. It's not legal to steal. It's never legal to steal. You said some bullshit. Coaches have a code. You broke the code. And now don't walk up to me trying to shake my hand, you feel me? Don't try to shake my hand after that. You try to shake my hand, I might just ask you, what did the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap.
Big idea of what we're talking about. I may mention it in passing for clarity because I know the everydayers, and basically shout out to the everydayers who join us each and every day.
That's me, by the way.
That this is almost like a book that's continually being written by the Jacksonville Jaguars. So if you're new here, we welcome you in. You kind of got to jump in a little bit. And what we'll do, we'll navigate you and tell you why and explain.
Let's get to
why
it.
certain things. And in no way am I saying that the way that I'm going to talk media feel the way we feel about certain things. And in no way am I saying that the way that I'm going to talk in just a minute or a second is going to be me speaking for everybody. This is me speaking for me. I don't put words in other people's mouths, but what I will do is tell you I appreciate someone like Liam Cohen that tells other people to keep my name out of your mouth. This city has been the punchline to jokes. This city, Jacksonville, has had to endure low-hanging fruit commentary from a lot of people for a long time, okay?
Mm-hmm.
By the way, the Jaguars won yesterday, 26-21. We'll get to that in just a second. What Robert Saleh did earlier this week,
Mm-hmm.
and granted, I didn't say much about him because I was hoping that they lose this game so I could come out here and say this. And I would have said something had they won. Coaching is a fraternity. They compete with each other too. Don't think for 1 minute that Robert Saleh, who was a dude who was a finalist for the Jaguars job, a job that
That's an important nugget. That's an important nugget. A very important nugget, by the way.
know he probably wanted it because he coached here before. He had just gotten fired in a bad way from the New York Jets, and we kind of took up for him and felt sorry for him. But here's a mistake that he made. Don't open your mouth talking about people in an unsolicited way. And if you do, you need to stand on business. In case y'all didn't understand, last week Robert Saleh said something about the Jaguar staff legally stealing signals, that they do a great job at it. So it's a backhanded compliment. It's something that nobody asked them to talk about.
Nugget number 2.
Then his coach doubled down on it and said, yeah, ain't nothing illegal about it, but when they asked him, I kind of understand what Robert's talking about. You know, they do that, and then said, we don't do that here. All elitists, like, okay, that's not a practice that we practice, as if there's something wrong with it. So yesterday, Shanahan then comes out at the end of the game after they lose, after he hears about the dust up on the field, where Robert Saleh walks up to shake Liam Cohen's hand, and Liam Cohen did what me and a whole bunch of people that I know did.
Me included, because what I just said, you walk up to me trying to shake my hand after you say I stole something from you and I ain't stole nothing. What did the 5 fingers say to the face?
He told him to keep it moving, and he walked right past him. I guess more words were exchanged. First of all, shout out to my man Marcel from 47 News here. Marcel's been around here a long, long time, and nobody's giving him credit for having that view on the field. So shout out to him and all of the people over there that shared that's not getting credit for having that. But I'll get back to my point. I'm glad Robert Saleh didn't get this job. And I'm not saying...
Me too. Talk to him, Wig. I did not want Robert Saleh as the head coach. I would have been okay with him being the defensive coordinator and whatnot. I would have been all right with that. He does run a good defense. But as a head coach, I saw what he did. No, thank you.
And I'm glad he didn't get the job because he said something about Liam. I'm glad he didn't get the job because he said something about Liam, tried to make it seem like it wasn't that big deal, even though he used the word stealing, okay, and then said legally stealing. And then his coach doubled down on it and acted like it was something, well, it's not illegal, but it's unethical. And that's me paraphrasing what I believe that they said. Here's my issue. Don't come up to me and shake my hand. You know what you did. You knew what you were doing when you did it. You did the same thing to Liam Cohen that everybody else always does to the city of Jacksonville, that they continue to do it right now, even the day after they lost the game. They're sitting there going back and forth at the fans. I didn't know Jaguars had this many fans. I thought they only had a few fans, and they were all...
And you bitch at... Never mind. You sap suckers know that the Jaguars have fans. Y'all know that. But that's your favorite little thing to say. I didn't know the Jaguars. Well, I didn't... Boy, one day I want to be monetized, so I'm going to watch my mouth. But it's smoke with each and every one of y'all. You did?
All in London. All of that BS. Say it with your chest. Don't say stuff like that and then come up to me and then you want to go crying like a victim and have all of these people saying that
He wanted to say like a little BR.
Liam Cohen doesn't have a right to act like that or he's being a chump or whatever. When the bottom line is, don't pop your gums off, try to get slick, and then...
If you didn't notice, like, forget the grades. If you didn't notice, this is an authentic Jacksonville person. This is authentic Duval right there. All right? That man talking to you right now. That's authentic Duval right there.
Want to hide behind your muscles talking about what you'll do to somebody. I'm not sitting here condoning violence. In fact, I'm saying we don't have to be that way. No gangsters coaching in the National Football League. Conflict resolution is important.
Not a
Ain't
one.
Nobody gonna fight nobody. But here's what people are gonna do. And pardon me if I use a whole bunch of language that isn't correct in the way that it says it's supposed to be in the dictionary or your English grammar books. But what I am gonna tell you is this. Time out for all of that soft stuff. I see
You know what he wanted to say? Man, fuck that shit.
why now, as the offensive coordinator, Shanahan's team lost a 28-3 lead. Stand on business, man. You said it.
Man. He smoked him. He smoked him with that one.
You got beat. Walk to the locker room and take the L. Don't now come up to me and act like you didn't say it. And ain't nobody gonna slap fire out of nobody, because that's not what grown men do. But what we're not gonna do is let you play in my face. You knew exactly what you were saying. But the reason why I'm like this against Robert Saleh, and I'm saying I'm glad he's not the coach, not because he said it, because he didn't stand on it. And see, the difference is you met somebody that wit. All the man did was tell Robert Saleh, don't play with my name. Don't play with how I got my job. Don't go back and look at the comments. Initially,
Yeah.
Robert Saleh said they have a young time. By you saying young to me, that's like you saying, "Hey, man, I see you bought that little house over there. I'm
Yep.
proud of you."
Yep.
It's certain words that you can put in sentences. And y'all are so quick, and I'm talking to them too. They're so quick to call the man sensitive, and that's another one.
Yeah.
See, that's the stuff that lame people.
And you know what else? 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 San Francisco 49ers fans, you know what else? Robert Saleh, you know what else? Kyle Shanahan, you know what else? You know what else? Robert Saleh was talking all that shit, talking about, he said Sean McVay, Kevin O'Connell, they all from that tree. You know who else is from that motherfucking tree? Kyle Shanahan. So what the hell are you talking about, man? And if Kyle Shanahan, because I'm sure he does it, you saw the motions they was doing at the line? It's the same thing we do. But you know where he got it from? Mike Shanahan. If you don't believe me, just go look at Shannon Sharp. Nightcap with Ocho. When it first was brought up, Shannon Sharp said that. We ain't got to lie over here, and we ain't got to hate on nobody. We don't know how it feel.
You try to use little gaslighting words in your comments, and then you won't stand on it. You see, all those weights that you lift in the gym don't matter if you ain't a man for real. You didn't stand on it. You didn't by acting like you don't understand why that man told you to get out of his face and keep your name out of his mouth. It tells me you wasn't qualified to be here in Duval County anyway, because you know what? That's exactly the kind of stuff that we do around here. Jacksonville has the right coach. He understands you cannot let people play with you like that.
Don't you
You
let him?
can't let people play. And this ain't about being no tough guy. This ain't
Hell
about
no.
being a gangster. This ain't about none of that. What this is about, you can whoop me all day long, but tomorrow you still gonna respect me. And so I understand what Liam Cohen did yesterday.
Put some fucking
Jaguar fans understand exactly why he did what he did.
Yup.
You don't come out
I love Coach Liam Cohen.
play with somebody like that, man, and talk about their name unsolicited, unprovoked. Unsolicited and unprovoked. Come out and basically put little titles and labels on him and act like he ain't doing his job. Bro, he's better than you are at this job. He is. Already. I don't care how young he is. But you know what else he is too? He's a man, because he ain't gonna let you play with the name his daddy put on his birth certificate and act like that.
Hey, that's old school right there. He ain't gonna let you play with the name his daddy put on his birth certificate. Oh boy, he talking.
Dude's doing something unscrupulous, act like he's doing something.
Unscrupulous. Wait, hold up now. Hold up now. You was all the way Duval, and then you fuck around and throw around a word like unscrupulous? Hold up. We in the hood or we in the boardroom? We off Moncrief or we in Manhattan? What we doing? Unscrupulous. Shit.
That while not legal, it is kind of the Shanahan with the "we don't do that," and then got the nerve to say, "I don't see why he's so mad." Man, you lucky somebody didn't get slapped yesterday. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm glad y'all out there where you are. I don't want nobody like that here. Say what you want to say, have your opinion, but then stand on it. Don't walk away and shy from it and want to come up and kiss me on the cheek and act like it's all good. Nah, bruh, it ain't.
Hey, we say he got kids all the time on his show. Boy, I know what y'all going through when y'all got in trouble. Boy. Sheesh. So, hold on. Let's find something else. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? That was 3 days ago, you know what I'm saying? We don't care about that. What else we gonna react to, huh? I guess since I'm a Florida State fan. No, I'm not doing this, bro. Hey, Mike Norvell. Mike Norvell. I hope you stub your big toe. I hope you hit your funny bone at the worst fucking time. I hope a mosquito bites you in the webs of your fingers and toes. I hope you get up from the toilet after a nice shit and you didn't wipe your ass as well and your asshole itch. Yeah, it's like that for you, brother. How the hell you lose that game? I'm not finna put myself through that. And that was a damn catch in the end zone. What are we doing, refs? Come on, refs. Do you hate us that much? I'm not putting myself through that, bro. Why the fuck is Rakai popping up on sport? Man, nobody care about that. Hold on, man. I gotta find something. So God saying, watch the damn highlights.
It might be a trap game tonight at Scott Stadium. The crowd still filling in. It will be rocking prime time. The Seminoles of Florida State come to Virginia.
Putting them in long down and distance situations.
They run it right behind Petitbon. And up the middle goes Sawchuk. Lost the football. It is loose. There's a pile.
We're in the first quarter, bro. We're in the first quarter. Some time has been taken off the clock. Your ass go in there and you fumble off the rip. You fumble off the rip.
Up for it. Virginia thinks they have it.
You're going to see 55 gritting. You see that left hand. He's coming in there, just keeps probing for the ball. And as he's going to the ground, no knee on the ground. Nothing has touched the ground. So that ball may have started to move.
Morris to throw. Into the end zone. He's got a man for a touchdown. Sage Ennis, the tight end, settled down at the goal line. And Virginia's got the lead.
Tony White, what we was doing right there, bro? What we was doing right there, bro? You supposed to be one of them ones, man. What was we doing right then, man? We've been kicking ass week after week. We let Virginia do that to us. We let unranked Virginia beat us, bro. What was the game plan? What were the assignments?
stages. Watch him just settle right here at the line of scrimmage. But watch.
No, I ain't finna watch your little squiggly lines and shit. I know what I am finna watch, though. Right here. Where did you go?
Watch the back secondary players. Look how deep they are in the end
Oh,
zone.
that's how you
One
got
thing
you.
you're always taught when you're playing pass defense.
Oh, this.
Players. Look how deep
He
they
bit
are
on
in the
that.
end zone. One thing you're
He was
always
just.
taught when you're playing.
Hey, bruh. What?
Watch the back secondary
3.
players. Look how deep they are in the end zone. One thing you're always.
That was touchdown either way. Bruh.
But watch the back secondary.
28, what we
Look how
doing?
deep they are in the end zone. One thing you're always taught when you're playing pass defense, down on the. Florida State running the football as they should.
Holmes again finds another big lane.
Look at that.
Inside the 10-yard line.
Look at
down
that.
to the 5. First and goal, Florida State.
Thank you for not fumbling.
Play action. Cast on a tip ball. Intercepted.
That's what happened when you 5'10", bruh. That's what happened when you 5'10", bruh. 5'10" back there. Can't reach nothing. I just want to point out that I'm 5'10" too. But you know what I would have tried to be if I was 5'10"? A running back. I would have been a running back, bro. Maybe a free safety. Maybe a strong safety. He chose to be a quarterback. Look at what this man just did to him, bro. Look at, no, go back, bro.
Play action. Cast on a tip ball. Intercepted. Prevard on the blitz. Got the
That's what happened when you go get a 5'10" quarterback. Somebody 6'2" can do whatever they want as long as they raise their hands.
tip in the pick.
Jason Prevard, who plays that spur position, or what is commonly
At this point, my phone was blowing up. My dumb ass told me, so, man, just chill. It's only 7-0. We got this. We Florida State.
called the nickel spot. You're going to see him blitz off the edge and watch him just use his length at 6'2", 199 pounds. Just get. And watch him just use his length at 6'2", 199 pounds.
Let me turn my head like him. Hold on. So you didn't see him see you?
Just get his hand up, tip the football, and then be able to locate it quickly.
You didn't see he was taller than you either? You couldn't put a little... You're a running quarterback. You couldn't take off?
And take it out of the air. That's just a big time individual effort. Nice call on the pressure by defensive coordinator John Radzicki. And that's the kind of
Look at this. This is
pressure
embarrassing, bro.
by defensive coordinator John Radzicki.
This is embarrassing, man. Look at this, man. Look at the size.
And that's the kind of turnover you're looking for.
They fake it to Cam Ross. Collapses quickly.
See, Tony White, they should have kept doing that all night. They should have felt that all night. All night.
For a loss of 9 before tonight. They've allowed 2 here in the first.
And we lost in the all whites. We weren't feeling godly. All right, then all right when I'm feeling godly.
First half. Lawrence up the seam. First down, Cam Ross. His first impact play.
As far as throwing the football, you see Florida State trying to communicate it out in the back end.
They bring a blitz. Morris steps up in the pocket. He's going to run. He gets to the 5. Reaches the ball out. A Virginia touchdown.
See, they're going to bring 6
Hey, Florida State, y'all got about 3 or 4 future NFL players right here on this defense, right? If I was to take a wild guess on this Virginia offense, they got about 0. You just let the future quarterback of the damn Stampede or whatever they is in the UFL. You just let a future UFL backup quarterback run all over you like you wasn't nothing.
You're going to see Chandler Morris just find the void. It looks like the defenders have good eyes on him as they're trying to match the patterns down the field, but he just finds enough space.
Castellanos to throw. Down the sideline. Back shoulder perfectly timed. And breaking tackles Deuce Robinson. Dragging a tackler all the way down inside the 10-yard line. Devin Neal saved the touchdown.
And Deuce Robinson goes 6'6". Donovan Platt 5'11". They just like that size matchup. Big guy.
You heard that? You heard that? 6'6" versus 5'11". What the?
Beat little guys more times than not.
See what I'm saying? It's all kinds of disrespect. I'm 5'10" too, bro.
Better matchup.
They go to a wildcat formation. Sawchuk takes the direct snap and goes up the middle untouched for a Florida State touchdown.
At this point, I was losing my mind. At this point, I felt like we was bike.
You just see the blocking down
I'm from Florida. I say bike.
at the point of attack right here. You can watch the ball handling of Sawchuk, who just fakes the jet sweep. And then he's just downhill, and you see how it just...
Play action. Extending the play as Morris directing traffic. Floats one up the sideline and has it picked off.
I was losing my mind. I was losing my mind. I had so much hope, man. I had so much hope. We could have did it, man.
He's able to get his head around. The ball is underthrown because Chandler Morris is under pressure because he got blitzed.
We could have did it, man.
Up his right side, and there you see it. Linebacker Justin Cryer coming off the wide side of the field.
Future CFL third stringer.
But there, you see Tony White saying, hey, look, I'm not going to lay back. And
They scored a touchdown out of a wildcat formation once, and they'll do it again here. Florida State a point after away from tying the game up.
In the all whites?
Morris to throw again.
No pressure. No pressure. Not no pressure.
Lose one.
Yup. Yup.
It went
Tony White. Tony White. Look at the takeaways, bro. We hawk them boys down in takeaways, bro. What happened? What happened? What happened, man? You don't like winning? You ain't like that feeling of winning? You had too much dip on your chip? What happened?
off the fingertips of Jamal Edrin and Elijah Herring on the carom.
he's going to see it here. Just watch. You're going to see the traffic as Edrin comes across the field on this deep over.
Screen out to the
Who called that play? Who in the hell? Hey, Gus, man. You supposed to be a genius.
Castellanos to the sideline. Diving attempt made by Robinson. Got it. Deuce Robinson secures it right on the chalk for a fourth down conversion.
The size of Deuce Robinson. You see that right arm just kind of...
Castellanos to throw again. Robinson out of bounds inside the 10. Flag out as well.
And this time, what does he do? He runs the double move. Watch, he's just going to get off the line of scrimmage. He's going to stutter, take off.
That was nasty.
I mean, he is just putting on a show right now. Number 0, Deuce Robinson. 6'6", 225 pounds.
Personal foul. Targeting. Defense, number 0. Penalties half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down. After further review, the ruling of targeting is upheld. Number 0 has been disqualified for the remainder of the game.
Castellanos with a fake. Castellanos to the end zone. Florida State has the lead.
They doing a sexy Dexy?
They are hungry
Wait,
for
hold on.
greatness.
What the fuck did I just say? Did I just call another man sexy? I'm a grown-ass man, bruh. Did I just call another man sexy? Did I do that, Lord? I described him. I know his whole name. Why ain't just say they doing the Dexter Lawrence? I even called him Dexy. That's too close to sexy. I'm losing my touch, bro.
Just true freshman.
Morris on the slant. Tip ball finds its way into the hands of Trell Harris. Nearly a pick. Instead, Trell Harris spinning.
Where was I for this play?
Virginia in business.
That is a heck
We don't open field tackle in practice?
shot out of a cannon.
We don't work on
You
that.
just gotta make sure that as you're going for that, you gotta make sure you can secure
Hey, we don't work on that.
as you're trying to go for the pick six.
What was I? Oh, I was out.
Said we would hear from Trell
I was in the
Harris.
streets.
A lot of football game left to play. And there you see
You know,
it.
I just would catch little parts.
And Virginia can be somewhat deliberate with all 3 timeouts. And they can run it as well. Jamari Taylor. Touchdown, Hoos!
It's one-on-one. You versus you right here. And just watch what happens. Earl Little doesn't wrap up, but he's coming downhill full speed. Boom! But doesn't wrap up. Jamari Taylor says, nah, you can't get away with that with me. Showing just how complimentary this offense can be.
Whole new defensive line put in the game, and they cannot find Chroma. The freshman Usman Chroma bobs and weaves all the way down to the 30-yard line of Virginia. The rest of the game, it was the fewest
Boy,
yards that Alabama.
nah, go back, bro. Nah, go back, bro. You boy.
It's a different story tonight for Virginia.
Nah, man, I ain't even gonna play it, bro.
Jamari Taylor again. Again, he lowers the boom, and he ends up standing over the top of Ashlyn Barker. And it's 3rd down. Big 3rd down.
Okay, they got one NFL player, and it's him. It's him. I don't know buddy name, but it's only one. Correction. All right, correction. One NFL player.
Inside the 10-yard line at the 7. He'll keep it. He'll score. Second.
Future Little League quarterbacks coach just scored on us again. The future head coach of your favorite city's Pee Wee League team scored on us again.
Touchdown for Chandler Morris.
Quarterback's making good decisions, reading the end man on the line of scrimmage. Watch, he's just going to go in here, and he's just going to pull it. It's just a great decision on the part of Chandler Morris. And then watch Sage Ennis. He just sealed.
Gavin Sawchuk back in now. Jet sweep. A broken tackle. Makai Danzig, he can fly. Stays in bounds, gets a few more yards. Here's Robinson, the USC transfer, all the way at the bottom of your screen to the near side right. Quarterback draw, Castellanos. To the 20-yard line, Castellanos bounces it to the 10. He's out of bounds, close to the 5. First and goal, Florida State. 22 yards for Castellanos.
Now he can run now.
It's a design quarterback
Look at that,
draw.
look at that, look at that. Get up out of there. They can't see him. That's why.
He's trying to find green grass and uses that.
By the time he pop out, he already in open field.
On a wildcat run. He'll
Deuce.
You just knew the pass was coming off of this. Watch how the offensive line holds their blocks. He's just going to go in here, and you're going to see Deuce Robinson just sneak right in there. It's a great play call to go off of the run from earlier. That's...
Chandler Morris scans the field, and finds a wide open Eli Wood. They'll snap it. Here comes a blitz. Morris finds the crosser. Guess who? Louis Riddick. You wondered where Cam Ross was. He just showed up on fourth down. Morris pulls it. Chandler Morris has it.
You mean to tell me that man scored 3 touchdowns on us, man?
Touchdown of the night. A flag thrown though behind the play. It's coming back.
You mean to tell me a future realtor scored on us 3 times with his legs?
Morris, wheel route, drops it in. Xavier Brown, touchdown.
It's, I mean, it just takes the life out of you, and it was just so efficient, a lot of maturity, and it ends in 6.
So did the corner not know that, like, the field was running out close to the touchdown? My receiver head is turned around looking for the ball. Maybe I should turn my head and just do like this. So did he not know that? Hey, is Pat Surtain Sr. not teaching that to them? So you taught your son every trick in the book, but you ain't teaching them? Boy, this shit really chaps my ass.
Squirrel White in motion. They fake the end around. Castellanos gets it himself and more. Slides down to the 30-yard line for the second fourth down conversion of the night. Blitz. Castellanos squeezes one in again to Deuce Robinson. Play fake for Castellanos. He's in trouble. To the sideline. Underthrown. Possibly intercepted. It doesn't matter. One way or the other, Virginia's got the football.
I'm putting full trust in it.
They trust Jamari Taylor.
I was watching by this point, probably on my
And that pays off.
4th drink.
Darrell Jackson Jr. right at the line of scrimmage met Jamari Taylor. And now downfield, Edrin and Rawls have to be separated. Plenty of time on the play clock. Clean pocket. To the sideline, drops it in. All the way down inside the 20-yard line goes LaWayne McCoy. The pitch to Sawchuk. To the 10-yard line. Hammers out of bounds, close to a first down. And that'll stop the clock as well with 1:27 to go. Goal to go for Florida State. Castellanos on a keeper. Tries to throw the ball. I think he was down. Daniel Rickert at the 11-yard line, dragged into the turf.
At the top of the screen right there. They got 2 guys over there. They got a corner and a
This really burns my grits, ladies and gentlemen.
safety shading to him.
They bring another blitz. Castellanos on the move. Castellanos into the end zone. Diving attempt. Touchdown.
I was so happy right here, man. This is the last time I was happy. On Friday night. This is the last time I was happy, man. I had a smile on my face and all, man.
The tight end traps it.
And what an incredible throw. Castellano got drilled after he let this ball go. You see Pittman got his elbows underneath. Ball doesn't look like it's moving.
And that's the key. They do feel like they have to get Bettridge inside of the 35-yard line to be in his range. Looping throw down the sideline for an interception.
I see that look like Pat Surtain. Daddy told him something, man. This is the last time I smiled, man.
That's number 11. He plays this perfectly. This is how you play it in too high. If he goes inside, you go ahead and just pass it off, and then you drive at 45 degrees for depth to help out your safety if he can't get over top. That is textbook corner play in cover 2. Force the receiver inside and then sink for depth.
Castellanos sneaks under center. Fakes the jet sweep.
Oh, shit.
The throwback, underthrown and incomplete. He tried to set up
Yeah,
Sasha.
I just got mad
Now
again,
it's
bro.
4-3.
I just got mad again, bro.
Norvell for the first time tonight is going to send out the field goal group. But check
Hey, boy. Hey, boy. Hey, boy. Ain't no use in looking like that, boy. Well, I was almost on my way to Tallahassee to fold your clothes while you was still in them. Punk ass.
that they missed a field goal earlier. This is the second try for Weinberg, but from closer.
That may have scored. You had big Jameer Carter trying to get out there on that screen, giving it all he got. Wow.
36 yards to try and give FSU the overtime lead. Down the middle.
Maybe anticipating some man coverage.
Here's a blitz. Spinning out, Chandler Morris. On the move, across his body. Getting mugged inside the 10-yard line, knocked down Dakota 20. The entire Virginia sideline exploding, hoping for a flag. Nothing comes out, and here comes the field goal group.
You're going to see
I ain't gonna lie, that was pass interference.
20 going across your screen.
But it turns out they didn't need a goddamn call.
Let's take a look at it here on the replay. As he contacted early.
And he converts, and we play on. Trying to keep the FSU defense on the field. Quick snap, high snap, the pitch to Brown. To the 15, spin cycle down to the 10-yard line.
Lord have mercy, boy.
Virginia at the 9. Play action for Morris. Rolling out. Tucks it under. Hunting the pylon. He got there. Touchdown.
See Chandler Morris trying to protect that football, make sure it doesn't get knocked out.
Morris to throw. Into the end zone. Caught into the back of the end zone with a flag out. They've got the two-point play. Trell Harris tight-roped the back line. We'll have to check the marker.
I think you're going to get defensive holding, pass interference on Florida State.
Holding. Defense. Number 11.
See Trell Harris working them back to the end zone. Secures the catch. Left foot down. Is he going to get help? Is it going to be one-on-one?
Castellanos looking that way. Guess who? Bobbled. Did he hold on? Deuce Robinson.
Boy, this play right here, boy. Boy, y'all know y'all cheated Florida State on this one, boy. Y'all know y'all cheated Florida State on this one. And I want to punch this counter so bad. Y'all know y'all cheated Florida State on this one. I know they're going to play this slow-mo. I know they're going to play this slow-mo. Boy, y'all cheated Florida. Oh, my God, boy. I started to catch y'all coming out of the club and fire.
Did he have control before he went out of the back of the end zone? They say he did for the touchdown.
As you see, he ran a double move. There's the bobble.
Bobble.
Doesn't have
Bobble.
control.
Bobble. Bobble.
Doesn't have control.
Bobble.
Ball still bouncing around. I think his foot winds up hitting the back of the end zone.
The concentration's amazing to gather it in, but does he have control?
Got
of
it.
the foot down?
Right there. Right there. That's touchdown.
They consider that control.
Yes, I hear you. So what here's this, we're going to try to see that there is control. Okay, so now this is where that control piece is. Now the ruling on the field is a touchdown. He's still moving here. Still moving. Bring that back.
Control. Foot down.
Nothing from TV. He's still moving, and then first step out of it. Yeah. Would we agree that there's no control until he gets out? Yes. Yes. Agree. Reverse. Yes. Are we all in agreement? Yes. Yes.
Saw you coming out the old folks home. I started fire, fire, fire.
After further review, pass was incomplete.
We just can't thank the ACC enough for allowing us to listen to that conversation. Listen to that conversation.
Quagmire?
4th down and 12 to keep the game alive. In overtime number 2. Here comes the blitz. Castellanos in trouble. Heaves one towards the end zone. Intercepted. It's over. Virginia has done it.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring. My heart is torn in pieces. It's my offering. Take me to the king. Truth is I'm tired. Options are few. I'm trying to pray.